Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another Girl Let's Talk Diaries. And today we're gonna talk about being a single mom and mental health. And this is a very important topic because I've been rolling into in social media, and I be seeing a lot of moms breaking down, crying, and say they're exhausted and can't do it no more. And it made me realize that mental health is very important as a mom. It really is important, and I definitely could feel what they're coming from because I too was feeling like I was burnt out. Of feeling like but I be breaking down, crying. Okay, of course, my children don't be seeing me doing that. I try to make sure I don't do it in front of my children. So if I feel like one of those days that I want to break down, cry, I come in my room and I do it, away from my children. Okay, because I don't want them to see me like this. So having mental health is very important as a mom, because if you cannot take care of your mental health, how can you take care of your kids? And being a single mom, it is exhausting. It is it's a lot on you, especially if you have a little to no village. It really is really hard. Um, there's a lot of single moms out here who have no village at all. So it's definitely much more harder on them than someone who has a village. Okay. So we need to give ourselves grace and knowing that we are doing the best we can, and definitely take care of ourselves, because self-care is definitely important when it comes to your mental health as a mother. Okay, taking that break, when you have to, when you can, even if it's for 5 minutes, take a breather, go outside, get some fresh air, go outside and walk around your neighborhood, or go to the park with the kids and just walk around the trails with your children. It's very important for us to do that, to clear our mind. I think that really does help, as well, for mental health. And definitely talk to somebody. Talking to somebody is really important, even as a therapist. It's someone you can trust. And I know there's some moms out here don't have anyone they can trust to talk to, and I'm in that kind of boat. I'm in that kind of boat where I don't have friends like that. I don't have a lot of people I can talk to, a lot of people I can express myself to. And sometimes, yes, I come on the internet, I come on here and I express myself, because I don't have someone I can pick up the phone and call and say, hey, this is how I'm feeling right now. So it's sometimes a video diary, and sometimes I make a video diary without even posting it. It's just for me to look at, just for me to get things off my chest. And it is a good idea to have a diary, something you can write down, something you can have your frustration goes to. Kickboxing, boxing is a really good way. I know around here there is a break room, or a room where you can break stuff. Okay, and I hear reviews of people that go there and they break things and stuff, and it's to get their frustration and anger out, and it feels so much better afterwards. Because having that stuff pinned up in you is not good. I've been told since I was little, it's not good to hold things in, because it starts to affect you physically. It starts to affect your body. So it's not good to have anything pinned up. So it's, as a mom, let it out. Let your frustration out. I mean, even if it's on social media, I know people like, well, she should not be saying nothing. She should just be quiet. She should not be ranting. But, you know, she might not have nobody to talk to. So social media is our only outlet, right? So you have to give people grace for real. And, you know, got to give mothers grace because they are trying to do the best they can. And, you know, society already being down single mothers as it is, and it's like a lot of weight on us, as it is, and have society even pour beat on you too. It's like it's too much to carry. So but I do recommend, like, definitely go to a professional, go to like a counselor if you can. Someone you can really talk to, sit down, talk to how you feel, because being a mother and you doing this all alone, and you rely on just yourself to take care of your children, it's not an easy task. And I don't care what anybody got to say, it's not easy to raise children by yourself. It's just not. I saw my dad struggle. I'm struggling. I mean, everybody's struggling, but a lot of moms are struggling right now. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we have to get through it as much as we can. And, you know, I wish we have kind of like a mom circle where a lot of moms could just rent to each other or talk to each other, and they could, you know, trust each other, and you could tell how you feel towards each other, you know. And you know, we would understand, understand where you coming from, right? Because, you know, we single moms, so we understand where we're coming from. You know what? I don't know. That just gave me an idea. You know, I have like a group or something, but I'm not sure. I don't know. That just gave me an idea, but yeah, it would be like nice, because, you know, everybody's beating us up. You know, everybody's beating single moms up, and they don't understand what it really like to be in a single mom's shoes, in a mom's shoes. You know, and have no one to talk to and no one to turn to. I'm gonna be honest. If it wasn't for my dad, I don't know where I would be. I don't know where I would be at. I don't know. I don't think I would be where I'm at now without the help of my dad helping me out, because he's the only one I have that helps me out. And, you know, just thinking about my dad's getting older, and, you know, sooner or later I would have to take care of him when he gets older, and, you know, but, you know, I'm just happy and glad he's in my life, and I'm just happy that my dad helped me out. But sometimes sometimes just like other moms, I'm struggling mentally sometimes. Like in the past few days, I've been feeling not too good. I've been feeling not too good. I've been having like sadness and depression, because I'm getting like frustrated about how my life is, and I wish it was different. You know, I wish I wasn't struggling and I wasn't going through this and that, and, you know, just wish my life, wish things were better than they are now. I really feel like my life is moving in a slow motion. You know, I mean, it's picking up, it's getting a little better, but it's like doing it slowly. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's doing a little slowly. Like, when I go downhill, it goes fast. But when I try to pick my life back up and trying to get better, it seems like it's going a little slow, like a snail pace. But, I mean, should not complain, because I'm better than where I was at before, and I'm just happy that I am in a better place than I was before, and that's how I'm gonna look at it. But I just feel like I want to do better for my kids. I want to do better for me. And it just feel like just everywhere I turn, it's like it's doors slam in my face, and it's like it gets frustrating. It gets frustrating. Sometimes I feel like I just want to lay in bed all day and do nothing, but I can't do that because I got my children. I got my children to take care of, so I have to. Even when I'm depressed and stuff, I gotta get up, put a smile on, and be there for my children because it's not easy at all. Sometimes you want to scream, sometimes you want to cry, sometimes you want to punch something, sometimes you want to take a dish or two and just throw it against the wall, right? But that's how it feels sometimes. And going through mental health is like having a mental health is really, checking on someone that mentally, like checking on the mental and see if they're okay, because you don't know what goes through people's heads, when they're alone by themselves. You don't know what's going on. And it's good to, if you have a friend who's a mother, it's good to check on her and see if she's okay, how she's feeling today. If she's overwhelmed, if she's stressed, and if you're, a good friend or a family member, just take the kids for an hour or so she can just chill out and breathe a little bit, because that 1 minute or 5 minutes or an hour is very important. It's very, very important for a mother because she got to do everything. She got to be the chef. She got to be the teacher. She got to do laundry. She got to clean up. She got to be a janitor. She got to be, when they're sick, she has to be the doctor, the nurse, she got to make every decision for her child. And it could be overwhelming. It could be overwhelming, especially when she don't have the other parent helping with the decision and she got to do it all alone. It's very overwhelming because, this is raising a child is a two-parent job. I don't care what anybody got to say. We was not designed to take care of a child by ourselves. We wasn't not designed this way. It takes two parents to raise one child, okay? It don't take one parent. I don't care what anyone say. I don't care what society say. I don't care what the media say or social media say. It does not. It is hard to raise a child by yourself. That's why a village is in place and people around you help you, because it's not easy. So when a mother don't have a village, when she doesn't have any, she got to do everything and she doesn't take a break, and that piles more on her until she breaks. So I'd be seeing I'd be feeling bad because I'm like, dang, I just wish she can get at least an hour break. Or, she might not have money for daycare. She might not have money to put child in daycare for a few hours, And if she does, then do it. Even if it's for a day or one day. Just put your child in daycare for that one day. There's child care where they do it they do it a day, or they count days or something, but they have that flexibility where you could, if you need a daycare for one day, they okay, you can bring your child in for that one day, and it's just give yourself a break, right? So because it definitely could be overwhelming for a mother, especially if she don't have a village. And as single moms, we have to be very, very strong. It's like we gotta be all these hats. We have to wear all these hats, and we got to be strong on top of that. And then you have society beating us down. That definitely can like hinder your mental, right? So it's like, yeah, you have all this negative energy around, right? It's a lot of negativity around. Just everywhere you turn is about negative, 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 and it's like, it could beat you down mentally. It really can. So mental health is very important as a single mother. It's very, very important. And even sometimes I forget to check my mental sometimes, because yes, I get depressed sometimes. I get sad. I think I've been having that since I was a kid, but I'm able to manage it a little better than I used to, as when I was younger. But it's okay. It's okay to say how you really feel. It's okay about, don't worry about what people say. Don't worry about if, they're going to judge you. Don't worry about that. Just say what you got to say. Say what you feel. Get it off your chest, because you holding in this stuff is going to eat you up. It's going to eat you up, and it's going to affect you physically. And then you wonder why you have health problems. I'm going to tell you, I'm not no doctor or nothing, but reason why people go through physical illness is because they've been holding things in, okay? And I seen it with my own grandma. She always worried, she always holding stuff in, and it started to affect her physically. She had to have surgeries all the time because she was always getting sick. So it's not good to hold it in. And I remember I used to have a therapist like when I was little, and this always stuck with me. She said, never hold nothing in. Always let it out. If it's no more than writing in a journal, or right now we got your phone, do a video diary, and you don't have to send it. Just keep it in your phone. Do something to let this thing out, because it's going to eat you up. It's going to eat you alive. And that's what my therapist always said. Always write something down. So that stuck with me. I'm not really a writer, okay? I do have journals, and I did use some of my journals, but I'm not really a writer. I'm more of a speaker. I'm more like, when I want to say what I need to say, I rant. I just tell it out loud. And if you're religious or you believe in God, scream it. God can hear you. God can hear you, right? Scream it out, whatever you got to do, pray, that's how you pray. Really, just talk like you're talking to a friend, you know what I'm saying? And tell how you feel, right? Because I'm not going to hold nothing back. Okay, I ain't gonna hold nothing back of how I feel, right? So it is a good idea as a mother it's okay to rant. Okay, it's okay to, tell how you really, really feel. I'm sorry about the TV in the back. My kids got the TV loud, but yeah, just tell her what you need to feel, how you feel, okay? And if you can, even though you don't have a village, just, find some kind of way where you can take a break. Okay, find some kind of way. Even no more to put your child in daycare for that one day, just for a few hours, so you could just get away and breathe. And water, like the ocean or the river, is like therapeutic. Okay, that's one thing I go to when I feel like I need to clear my head. Because I know when I feel like I need to clear my head and get my mental straight, I go to the water. I go down to the water. And I know I'm kind of talking like I'm spiritual, because I am. Because the water is a really therapeutic. Putting your feet in the water and grounding yourself is definitely the way to help your mental. Because sometimes there's no more of you have to ground yourself. You know, you need to be around a lot of just quiet and be around nature. That really definitely help with your mental state. Okay. And definitely you will feel peace overcome you. You'll feel more calm. You'll feel more relaxed. Okay. Do something, anything that relaxes you. And like I said, this is a disclaimer. I am not a doctor. Okay. I'm not a mental counselor. I don't, I'm just telling you what worked for me, and I'm just giving y'all the, tips, right? So going down to the water helps. Being in nature, going a nature walk, a trail, and I do that too. I go down, walk. The park's got like trails. Go down to a trail and just start walking, and just be around nature, because nature is definitely, as you can see, nature is definitely helps your mental state. It definitely, and it's spiritual benefits too to you going in nature, and plus putting your feet in the grass. If you're spiritual, when you put your feet in the grass, you grounding yourself, right? So it's really calms your body and calms your spirit, right? So yeah, that's the little tips I got for y'all for the mentals. It's good to cry it out. It's good to yell. It's good to tell how you feel inside, because you getting this thing off your chest and you telling people how you feel. It is a good thing. Okay, it don't, regardless if people get offended or not, this is not their life. Okay, this is not their life. They don't understand how it's like. Some people don't even know how it's like. Okay. If you can find a village, find someone who watch your child for an hour or so, until you get your head clear, right? Because it's a good idea, right? Go to nature, go around the water. It's definitely a good idea. So yeah, I'm rambling on and on, y'all. I'm sorry I'm rambling on, but this is, this is very important topic, right? Nobody really talk about being a mom in heaven, in mental health, because as a mother, you got to check your mental health, because, things can escalate into really painful things, So it is really important to make sure you get your, and definitely, have someone you can trust, you can talk to. I know that some of us don't have that. But if you do have a trusted friend, a trusted guardian, a trusted parent you can talk to about how you feel in your heart, how you feel, and it's good to tell them, okay? Don't worry about being judged. Don't worry about that. Just tell them look, I need to talk to you. I really need someone to talk to right now. It's very important to have someone to talk to and you can trust, okay? So yeah, this is the end of the video, and I want to thank everybody for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.